Hey guys, Paul from paulniger.com. I want to enter my blog topic for this week, and it's about answering a question that we've all pondered, and all struggled with our entire lives, and it's about asking the question of why does time seem to go fast when having a great time, when we want it to go slow, and then why does it seem to go slow when we're not having a good time and we want it to go fast? And this is something that we've struggled with, and I know I've struggled with, being in college and in high school way back a long time ago, and just singing class and being so bored out of my mind and wishing I was anywhere but there, and so that time I'd be like, okay, I'm here right now. I'll look at the clock and I'm thinking, well, I have like an hour and a half till break, or 2 hours, or whatever it is, even a half an hour, and just try to use my time wisely and practice my signature and master that, and I did. But at that time, I'll also allow myself to be bored, because when you're bored, you go into a forced mode of creativity, because you start to think outside of the box. You start to think of things that you may have not had time to think about while you're busy in our irregular life. Because if you look at our life right now, we're so busy, we're always so busy, and the high amount of stress and anxiety that we carry doesn't allow for that moment to be bored. So boredom is a luxury that many of us don't have time for. So when you're feeling that time's going really slow for you, that's the blessing, that's divine timing, because now you're going to be thinking about stuff that you may not have had time to think about. Also, the beauty of that is that you can start to see yourself doing things that you might enjoy doing, rather than that career that you might be stuck in, that dead-end job, or a job that's good but doesn't really fulfill you. So this is a great time to just create blueprints through your creativity, and then create a plan of action and move forward with that. Now on the flip side, when time moves very, very fast and we don't want it to, this is an example of this, is when we're having a great time. They all say time moves fast when you're having a great time, and it sucks when you're on vacation. When you finally have that 2 weeks off, that 1 week or whatever it is, you decide to go kick it off to like Mexico, and you think, I'm here now, I'm gonna savor the moment. I'm just gonna I want time to last. I'm gonna savor it. So what happens is 2 weeks go by just like that, and now you're just thinking, what the heck? Now I'm back in the grind, and that's not fun. It's not fun for anyone. The beauty of that is that not that you're missing out on time, is that it's telling you something, that you are in line with the universe. So the universe is very vast, and when we see and perceive the universe, we see from material form. We see our skin, we see our material form, the cars, the clothing, we see the sky, everything that we can see and touch, right? So the universe is beyond that. We are all beyond that. We are all energy beings, light beings that go beyond time, and beyond the body, we continue on in eternity through existence. And so we continue to exist through eternity. And when we look at a quote from Genesis 1 verse 3, it says, "And God said, let there be light, and then there was light." And so that's how it was, light is a form of high frequency energy. So when you slow down that energy, that frequency, it starts to take on material form, and that's what we are. But when you start to speed up your frequency vibration, you start to see yourself as an immaterial. So that's the thing, that's the divine timing that you're connecting with. And this is the beauty of that, is that you're connecting with your higher consciousness, your soul, your spirit, your subconscious, whatever you want to call it. That's what you're connecting, and that's when you can start to communicate, a strong line of communication, and find out what your purpose of life is, what the reality of our existence is. You have all these answers being presented to you, and we always find ourselves finding that time is going very fast when we are in the present moment. And we've all heard, the Eckhart Tolle's book of The Power of Now. And he's talking about that exactly, when you're not thinking about the future, where you're not reflecting on the past, you're here right now. And we see that in babies all the time. Babies they're so youthful, they're so fun, and they're always in the present moment. My niece right now, when you look at her, when she sees me after a week, she doesn't think, oh, where have you been? She just thinks, oh, he's here right now. Now he's in front of my face. She doesn't think about, what she was doing before. It's whatever she sees in front of her face, that's what she sees. And she's always beautiful like that, and that's the beauty of that. So that's divine timing. So if you can find yourself in divine timing, consider yourself blessed. Either way, whether time's going slow or time's going fast, just see it in a different light, because we were all light. Anyways, just check out my full blog at my website, paulniger.com. My last name is spelled Nijar. See ya.